Dear friends, welcome to my lecture on series of concept explanation in psychology. Today, I am intending to discuss with you why human think. Why we think. This is a basic question comes in everybody's mind. So just take opposite of it. Why animal can't think? In fact, animal also think and human being also think. The difference is animal think very little, restricted their thinking to their basic needs of food. But human being think beyond the need of the food. And remember, here comes the Maslow's theory of needs hierarchy. Maslow has explained it very nicely. He said, when one need is satisfied, a human being strive for a next need. And that way he has defined 5 different needs. Now recently updated to 7 needs. So because there are needs hierarchy which is set in the human mind, we think that can be one answer. The another answer, we think because our brain is appropriate to think. The day we born, or even when we are in the womb of the mother, very premature level of thinking begins. Touch is felt. The baby is born and many nonsense informations are taken inside the brain because senses are not well developed. Senses do not resist many nonsense information to enter. As a result, this information tend us to think. Many psychologists has given different name. Freud called it as Eid type of thinking. Piaget is called as sensory motor thinking. Erikson called it as challenges resolution, and hence trust develop. Fail to resolve the challenge, so untrust develop. That is also thinking. So many psychologists has narrated in many different ways. We see the image, probably at the age of 2 years, when certain phenomena is inbuilt in the mind, that is called as object permanence phenomena by Piaget. We see the image because now object is permanently registered in our mind. We recognize the object. We recognize the object means we are able to differentiate between two objects. So we think and we differentiate. Basically, I like the idea of Ravens. How Ravens has stated it. Ravens said, it is written in his Color Progressive Matrices. He said, an individual first learn to identify the identical. Two things which are identical. I am not talking about similar. I am talking about identical only. And when identicals are well identified, the difference can be easily understood. And that is because of thinking. So we think and we identify a difference. Difference cannot be felt. It is not a feeling. Understanding difference is not an emotion. It is purely a thinking. The moment we can differentiate between two similar objects and that 4-5 differences are identified, we called it as that our understanding about the similarity is matured or developed. Further, our ability of thinking increases to the extent of understanding clear-cut difference between two not identical objects. Even our ability is developed to make attempt to find out differences between two identical objects. In psychology, one fact is true. Everything has two sides. Everything has two ways. And that we have to understand. So thinking is understanding similarity, understanding differences. And in fact, understanding differences is not well developed in animal. That is very well developed in human being. At human level, we called it as premature thinking. At animal, we called it as mature thinking. Beyond that, there are many ways our thinking grow, mature, improve, and finally, at the age of 18, or some researcher claims that our thinking is well matures up to the age of 32. What to accept, what not to accept, that is our choice. But it is normally said that thinking develops very well till the age of 16. And further, little diminishing improvement can occur till the age of 32. This way, we mature in our thinking. I hope, friend, you got the answer of why we think and how we think differently than animal. Dear friends, in this series, you are getting this kind of lectures, particularly a 10-minute lectures, regularly, at least once a week. So please subscribe my channel and give me opportunity to pass on you so many such interesting, fascinating, truth-based, scientific explanation of many of the facts which cannot be understood well by reading in books. So please subscribe BTCA. Thank you very much.